Hello, students. Today, let's learn about the insect classification and recognition of Coleoptera, understand the characteristics of this purpose and the main groups. Coleoptera is the largest order of insects. There are more than 350,000 species in the world, and more than 7,000 species have been recorded in China. The order is commonly referred to as beetle because of the elytra of the adult. It is divided into polyvore suborder and carnivore suborder. Among them, the carnivorous suborder includes Pectoridae and Tigeridae. The polyophagous suborder is rich in species, except for most of the gourd beetle. Many are pests, such as scarab beetle, weevil, longicorns, and so on. First, understand the morphological characteristics of Coleoptera. Both adults and larvae of this order have chewing mouthparts. Adults have well-developed upper jaws, like this longicorn. Other morphological features are: the prothorax is developed, and the midthoracic shield is a small inverted triangle or U-shape. Posterior wing membranous substance. One morphological characteristics. There are many types of antennae in this object, which is an important basis for identification. In the study of insect recognition techniques, we introduced the whip-like antennae of the longicorns and the branchiate antennae of the scarab beetle as examples. Then there are the thread-like antennae of the leaf and the steppe, the hammer antennae of the baler, and the more special ones, such as the antennae of the kapok combhorn and the kapok plexicornis. 2 biological characteristics. This order is full metamorphosis. The pupae is separated from the pupae, mostly in the soil, the trunk of the tree, such as scarab, longicorns, Elateridae, etc. A small part of the leaf and other exposed places, such as leaf beetle, shell beetle. This is the main family of Coleoptera polyphagous suborder. Notice the larval type. The larva of scarab beetle, Elateridae, leaf beetle, and ladle beetle are oligopod. In addition, the larvae of the scarab beetle and the cowdow beetle eat roots and are important underground pests. Leaf beetle larvae mostly eat leaves, but there are also root-eating leaf beetles such as Cucurbita and Saltacaria, most of which are carnivorous. These beetles, including the gilding beetle, the longicorn, the weevil, the beetle, the larva has no foot form. Boring is harmful. Adults of plant-eating beetles can harm shoots, leaves, or fruits. The feeding of beetles is mainly divided into carnivorous and herbivorous, and there are adults or larvae, which are carrion, dung, and corpse feeding, such as the scarab beetle, dung beetle, and burial beetle. Many adult insects have false mortality and are collected and killed by artificial vibration and fall method and control. Since there are so many species of Coleoptera, we summarized the main morphological and biological characteristics of Coleoptera as above. Several major families or families are described below. 1. Scarabaeoidea. There are more than 30,000 species and 22 families. Commonly known as the chafer. The adult body is oval or long oval. The end of the wing is circular. The end of the abdomen is exposed, and it appears wide and fat. Antennae branchiate, forefoot excavating foot, small scutella, U-shaped, inverted triangular. Some of the elytra have metallic luster, and some have markings, such as the white star beetle and clouded chafer. Larva. Grub, oligopod type. The body of the worm is milky white, soft and fat, and wrinkled. Stationary, often bent into a C shape, head hard, tan to brown. Adults have phototaxis at night emergence. Like to eat leaves, flowers, fruits. Spawning tends to manure, humus. There is false mortality. Larvae live in rotten wood, haystack, mainly scavenging, both plant-feeding, eating roots in the ground. After ripening in the soil to do oval earth cocoon pupation. The main families of harmful plants are the Branchidae, the Calliphoridae, and the Floridaceae. These larvae are underground pests and adults feed on trees. Then, the larva is introduced as a kind of insect pest, Cerambycidae. An adult of the longicorn, cylindrical and slightly flat. The features of the head are the most recognizable. The upper jaw is like a pincer, the compound eye and kidney shape, around the base of the antenna. The antenna is thick and long, 11 segments. The sections are clear. The larva has no foot shape. The body is long, cylindrical, milky white. There are ossification areas or gyronic prominence in the center of both sides of the thoracic and abdominal segments. The head is small. The upper jaw is also like a pincer developed. The anterior sternal backplane is large, and the ossification of the dark areas on both sides is strong, and the feel is hard and rough. Common types are mulberry longicorn, star longicorn, light shoulder longicorn, cloud maculatus longicorn. Quarantine species such as pine longicorn can spread pine wood nematode disease. Finally, a brief introduction to Phalothecidae. The adult body is round, oval or long, with metallic luster, commonly known as golden worm. Compound eyes rounded, antennae linear. Some species of hind foot. The larvae are oligopod, mostly fusiform with spots, nodules, or spines. Most of them eat leaves, while those of the genera Guardia and Saltacaria eat roots. Above we have introduced the characteristics of Coleoptera and some of the characteristics of the family. The content is very much. Please review carefully after class, master the important identification features, and extend the knowledge of other subjects in this program. See you next time, class.